All right, guys, welcome to our Getting Started Right game plan Zoom call. We do this call actually every Saturday. So if you guys enroll some people during the week, make sure you tag them or let them know that this call happens on Saturdays. I'm going to go ahead and mute all the lines so I don't have any background noise. I think I got everybody. All right, so if you don't know me already, my name is Sherry Lazier. I started Wine Warriors. Actually, I'm the founder of the team, my husband and I. So we started with Direct Cellars in September of last year. And it's kind of funny. We just kind of stumbled upon it. So it's been an absolute blessing. And I'm so excited to see it growing so fast and all of you awesome new faces every week. I love doing this call because you guys are excited and you're fresh and you're going to be taking tons of notes, and I just love to see that. So, you know, we're growing so fast because of the systems that we have in the team. So make sure you stay plugged into those systems. Stay engaged in the team. Make sure you at least pop into the team, you know, once a day or whatever, just to scroll through and make sure you're not missing anything important. The people that we see that are super successful at this business stay engaged in the team. So it's a definite must do. Success in network marketing means teaching a lot of people to do a little bit. So that's exactly what we're doing. First of all, I want to tell you guys, if you're taking notes, number one is to get the book Go Pro by Eric Worre, because that is literally your Bible in this business. If you have objections, he teaches you how to get around those objections. He teaches you, you know, there's a reason why he's a millionaire 10, 15 times over, because he knows how to, you know, talk to people and teach people how to talk to others in network marketing. So that is a huge thing that you guys need to get. And also, for new people, I always recommend, especially if you've never done network marketing before, I always recommend the book Get Over Your Damn Self by Romy Nudstadt. She's actually a Rodan and Fields rep, I think, but she wrote a book and it's awesome. She is she's a multi-millionaire in Rodan and Fields, so she's great. So I definitely recommend that book. She teaches you, you know, how to talk to people as well, just like Eric Worre, but kind of in a different manner, but still very, very awesome and helpful. We have a new training site. It is winewarriors.biz. If you have not visited that site yet, your homework is going to be to do steps 1 through 3 and get your homework to your sponsor, because that way we know that, you know, we have a worker. We have someone that is actually digging in and is doing, you know, what we ask them to do. And we will, you know, if you send that to your sponsor, they're going to work with you one-on-one. You know, a lot of people come into this business and they just don't do what we ask them to do. And, you know, we are busy and we're not going to waste our time with people that aren't going to even do one simple little step that we ask them to do. Is steps 1 through 3 on the training site and get us to homework. That's all we ask. And then, you know, you're in the door and we will work one-on-one with you. We will do, you know, calls for you, whatever we have to do, because we know you are a worker. And I'm going to take you to that site in a minute, but also on the Wine Warrior site, you're going to want to watch the 7 Ps training that Trey Bearer did. It's completely awesome, and it teaches you exactly what you need to be doing in the business. Another really helpful tip, get the app called Evernote. If you do not have the app called Evernote, get that, because it is going to be your lifesaver as far as responses, so you don't have to keep typing out responses every single time. I literally, if I have like an objection, I have a script for that in Evernote. I just go to my Evernote, copy it, paste. Like, I don't have to sit there and spend hours typing out everything over and over and over again. And we have tons of scripts in the team already. Tina Gonzalez put together a whole thread. If you look for the pink and white photos in the if you go to photos and look for those pink and white photos, there's little nuggets like closing call scripts and just scripts for objection handling and that type of thing, just entire threads of scripts. So you can go in there and check those out if you ever need any like objection script handling or anything like that. Our team Zooms are Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So try to be on those. I know a lot of people, you know, they work and, you know, they're putting kids to bed at that time and stuff like that. But, you know, if you can get on live, it's really, really fun to do those Zooms and be on those Zooms live. But if not, that's okay. You can always watch the recording. And all the recorded calls will actually be on the training site as well. So I'm going to share my screen really quick, take you to the Wine Warriors site. And the password is to the top if you don't know that yet. And it's all lowercase. So you actually have to log in.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. Please be sure to get back to the person who sent it to you after you've watched it.
We actually have our 6-minute opportunity video attached to this. So anybody that doesn't have the password to this can watch the opportunity video. All right, so this is our training site. So simply getting started, you have all the steps listed right here, 1, 2, and 3. Couldn't be more blatant. So that's what we want you to focus on first. But you don't do that training until, you don't click the further training until you've done the first steps. So we have tons of resources on this training site. Our DC Radio Life recordings, how to host a wine tasting party, how to contact corporate, your personal development list for anything that you need to work on yourself is listed in this section. Social media training, you click this and it actually brings you to a thread in the team that people have actually posted examples of what was working for them. Like when they post, like literal examples of posts that have got them signups. So if you just click that, it'll take you right to that thread. Scripts, our current DC wine list. A lot of people ask like, well, what kind of wines do you get? Well, we have a list going in the team of wines that we've received. So we can at least give people examples of what we've gotten. We don't have like a list of wineries. I know a lot of people will ask that, but we don't have that. It's basically, I don't know. They want to keep it a surprise, I guess. Austin's training site's really awesome if you want to check that out. Women of DC calls. And we even have a team swag, you guys. We have, I love this because we have like bling. We have like bling apparel and how you can get logos for your car and how you can get brochures made and glasses and stuff like that. So just a bunch of awesome resources for you guys in here. If you go to the team call section, it'll have all of the recorded team calls, weekly team calls, and then the recordings. Yeah, this is all the numbers for all the calls. So if you guys are like, oh my God, I don't know how to get on this call today, just come to the training site and you'll be able to see the numbers and each access code. A lot of them are the same, but I would suggest getting those plugged into your phone for sure. The recorded calls, just click that and it literally brings you to my YouTube channel. And we have a playlist. So you'll actually be able to access this call and the recorded calls as soon as I get it uploaded. We have this is like a team YouTube channel, by the way. So any like team recorded video or Zoom call or anything gets put in this, on this YouTube channel. So it's in one place and you guys don't have to go hunting for it. So that's pretty awesome. Events. If you guys didn't know that we have an event calendar in our back office, I wish that video would stop playing. I'm sorry about that. if you are wondering where the heck all these wine tasting parties
Katie, did you turn the audio off on this computer or turn it
in
down?
your area, you can go ahead and just come on our training site, and it actually has like all the events from all over the United States.
I can't hear it. I can see it.
Arizona,
on the bottom part of the screen or the top bar. I think it's on the computer.
Just all over the place. So
I can see people, but I can't
just basically, this is your one-stop shop for everything that you need. And then if you need to contact, actually this comes to me. So if you ever want to email me, just go ahead. There's a contact at the bottom. So that's pretty much it for our training site. It's awesome. Please utilize it and make sure your new team members know about this site as well. I'm going to take you to our Facebook page right now, just so make sure you're tagging people in our getting started post. We have it pinned. It's pinned to the top of the page, so it never goes away. This picture right here just lists everything that your new person needs to know. And we have a Google Calendar as well with calls on it. So just make sure you're tagging your person, in the comments so they know where to start and they're not lost. We also have it listed in the cover photo right here, the password and the website name. So that's that. I'm gonna take you to our back office really quick just to show you guys how to change your website name if you want. Because people, the website name with the numbers at the end is kind of boring. So login, I always have to figure out how to do this. Settings, so log into your office, go to settings, and then club member settings. And right here, change website URL. You can put anything in there that you want as long as it's not taken. It can be, the name of your like page. It can be just your name, which I just kept it simple and put my first name. But really anything that you want. And once you have your first person in, you're gonna wanna come to this same spot and change the placement. This is where, when we tell you, like when you sign up your first person and we're like, okay, now you have to go in and change your placement to the other side. This is where I want you to come. And because you need a person on each leg in order to start earning in the binary, with the binary volume. So you're gonna wanna have one person in each leg, like as soon as possible. That's your first goal in this business, is to get your first 2 people and become binary qualified. So when we tell you how to change or go in and change your placement, this is what we mean. So if it was set to the right for your first rep, you got to change it to the left. So you'll have one on each leg. And then after you have your first 2, we'll figure out which side you should keep it on and keep building, because one leg is always going to be stronger than the other. So I think that's all I wanted to do with screen sharing. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop share. We could do a whole video on just the back office. It would probably take a half an hour for me to explain all of that. So I'm not gonna go through the entire thing. But those are the 2 main things that you need to know right away. So now I'm gonna just go into talking to people, because like I said, you have to use the scripts, okay? When you're brand new and you haven't talked to anybody yet, you all have a hot market, what we call hot market. That's your best friends, your close family, the people that, probably won't join you because they think you're nuts anyways. But, to plant the seed with your hot market, I suggest role playing with them. Just say something like, hey sis, I just joined this new wine thing and I'm super, super excited about it. Will you please help me out for a minute? I need you to role play with me just to make sure that what I'm saying makes sense to people, and what I'm saying is okay for people, and how you would respond. So basically that's a great way just to plant the seed with your hot market but not really invite them to the opportunity, but it's still, they're going to be thinking about it because they're going to be like, huh, this sounds really interesting. I've always done hot market role play, and I have got a few friends in the business from that, but my family, don't worry about it if none of your family joins, because none of my family will join me on this venture at all. Even though they see the type of money I'm making and the success we're having, they still won't join me. So it's nothing personal. There's nothing you're doing wrong if they don't join you. Family's hard. Family's really hard. You're going to want to make a list of 100 people. And you guys, this is all in the step 1, 2, and 3. The step 1, 2, and 3 in your in the training. So make your list of 100 people. Eventually, you're going to want to print your Facebook friends list and just make sure that you can go right down the list or, whatever, and check them off, because I have had people, sign up that were on my friends list that someone else got to first. And that hurts. You're like, oh, crap. Like, if I would have just talked to that person first, she would have joined me. So that really hurts. So you're going to want to try to, like, get through your Facebook friends list as quickly as possible, just to, make sure they're aware of this opportunity and invite them to the opportunity, because, and don't judge anybody. Nobody is out of the question. You don't know, who's going to say yes and who's going to say no. So someone that you thought might say yes for sure is like, no way, I'm not doing that. So you just never know. So make your list, print your Facebook friends list. There's actually instructions on how to print your Facebook friends list, a video on our YouTube channel, which, so if you don't the recording is there. Your goal for your first, it just depends on how fast you guys want to build. I always tell new people you have to be inviting at least 5 to 10 people a day to this opportunity. And we have a third-party tool, the www.worldsbestwineclub.com has a wonderfully awesome 6-minute short overview of the company. It's professional looking. It's awesome. We had someone spend a lot of time on that video, and it works very, very well. It keeps their attention because it's only 6 minutes, and after they've seen that video, that's when you are going to want to invite to the closing call, because the 3-way closing call is where the magic happens. We after they've seen the information and they're still interested, but they have questions, we get on the phone with them. We make a fast friend with them. We figure out, why they're interested in the business, and answer all of their questions, and then, explain to them how this can help them achieve, the reason why that we're looking into a business anyways. And, hopefully close them, and you'll have someone signing up. They might not sign up right away because, a lot of people have to save up for it, but it's still, every closing call that we do for you is, it's basically money in your pocket. And if they say no, then that's fine. But the more closing calls you can get to your upline, the better, because you're going to have fast success. If you're getting at least, I would say, like, your goal should be like at least 3 calls a week. I mean, that's bare minimum. Try to get 3 closing calls to your upline per week, if you want to be growing. But that's where the magic happens. So you can't, new people come in and they talk to like 2 or 3 people, and they all hear no, or they hear no from all of them, and they start to freak out. And believe me, I've signed up probably over 100 people, probably like 110 people so far into this business myself personally. But I've talked to probably 4,000 people for that 110 people. So I hear no all the time, and I don't care. It is just like, yes, I'm closer to my next yes if I've heard no's. And sometimes those no's, they come back, because they keep watching you and you planted that seed and it grows. So I've had a couple people sign up last week that I talked to months ago. And at first they were like, well, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, whatever. But you know, they can't, like, as long as you're posting on your Facebook updates, like that's another thing you guys have to be doing. Create a sense of urgency on your Facebook page. I think Courtney, I know you're on the line, but Courtney does an awesome job at the sense of urgency. You like yesterday she posted on her Facebook, oh my God, I have 3 people joining my business today. Like, why aren't you joining me yet? And like, I'm sure she had messages like, okay, what is this? Like, cause people feel like they're missing something if you're creating a sense of urgency, you know, on your Facebook page. So that's something you definitely want to be doing. And also in this business, like I showed you where to find the personal development list, but we are constant learners in this profession. It's a learned profession, especially if you're brand new to network marketing. You are not going to get it right. You are going to fail. You're going to be like, holy crap, I screwed that conversation up completely. And don't worry about it. We are constant learners. And, you know, I've been doing this type of thing for 5 years, you know, almost 6 years now. And even though I just started this this business in September, I've actually been doing network marketing for 5 or 6 years. My first year in network marketing, oh my God, I go back to on my Facebook page. I'm like, what was I doing? Like, are you like, how was it even successful? I don't even like, but you know what? I stuck it out and I learned what I had to learn and I did the trainings and, you know, I've do my personal development and I learn about how to market better to people. And I read the book Go Pro and Get Over Your Damn Self and The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster is another really good one. Like I've learned over the years. And you guys, if you're brand new to this, don't get down on yourself just because, you know, you're 2 or 3 months into the business and you haven't signed anything up yet because you're still learning. And every person that you talk to, you're planting a seed. So just remember that as you're going through your first few months, like, okay, I remember Sherry saying this is a learned thing and I just have to keep going. Most people end up giving up before they have their success. Like, you know, I've had people quit 2 or 3 months in. Well, next week could have been their first breakthrough sign up and they don't get to see it because they quit. And, you know, now the people that they introduced this to might sign up with somebody else. And it sucks to see people quitting. So just try to stick it out. Give it a year at least. We always say be here in a year. But sometimes it'll take longer to get into, like I said, like I don't even know how I was successful in my last business the way I was marketing things. So, all right. So those of you, I don't want to really go into the comp plan right now because I know that's like people, that's one thing that people just don't understand. It's hard to grasp the comp plan. But we do have videos on our YouTube channel, if you guys have not seen those yet, that explain the comp plan. Derek actually is the one that explains the comp plan because I'm just like, put me in, let me talk to people. I don't care about the money I make. I'm just signing people up. That's what I do. He explains the comp plan because he's really left-brained. So he goes through and like explains every single detail of each part of the compensation plan. And the one call that says that it's detailed or detailed explanation, he actually has people like on a Zoom asking questions about the comp plan too. So chances are you guys have the same questions. So I would definitely recommend listening to that comp plan video. And I could tell you guys, like, the comp plan is genius here. And there's going to be people out there that are like, well, this comp plan will never, you know, sustain the growth that this company is going to have. Well, it will, because believe me, Derek's did the numbers about 100 times and he knows, he can tell if a comp plan is sustainable or not. So this one definitely is. It is genius. You know, basically just the binary is just first orders, and then the unilevel is going to be your back end residual income. So the unilevel takes longer to grow, but that's what's going to ultimately be your residual income in the future. So And it's the single most generous comp plan I've ever seen in my entire life. Like there's no other, I don't even know of any other companies that you can make money as quickly as you can here with that fast start bonus that puts money back into your pocket. So if your goal is to sign up your first 2 people and get your investment back, I mean, a lot of companies, it's hard to make your investment back. You know, my last company I was in, it would take 5 or 6 signups to make my investment back. So, and this, it only takes 2. And, you know, it's a super generous comp plan. I throw in the income disclaimer because I always like to kind of talk about where I'm at, just to inspire you guys. I don't want to brag about how much I'm making, but just to inspire you guys and so you guys know what's possible. But you know, the income disclaimer, I don't have it in front of me right now, but obviously the income you make is going to be dependent on the work that you do. Okay. You're not just going to make money just sitting there. You actually have to do the work. But Derek and I have been doing this for 8 months now, and we're like $5,000 to $7,000 a week right now after 8 months. So, I mean, it's just we're so blessed and grateful for this opportunity, and it's because of the hardworking people on this team. That's the reason that we're there. So we appreciate you guys, and we want to help you. Hi, Lily. My daughter just came down here. We want to help you succeed, and the only way for us to succeed is to help you guys succeed. So we're here for you. This is all my husband and I, we just work from home now. We're just doing this. So that's all we do. So if you guys need closing calls, anything, message me. Don't ever feel afraid to message me because I will always answer you. It might take me a little while, but I will definitely get to your message. So I'm here for you. I think that's about it. I have time for questions if you guys have any, but just to let you guys know, at 12 o'clock, there's the corporate call. And it's really, really fun to be on that call because it's always inspiring and it's always helpful. And the wine whisperer also talks at the end of all the calls, and he's the one that's kind of teaching us our wine education because literally I knew nothing about wine when I started this business at all. So it's been kind of been fun. Lily, I'm trying to do a Zoom call here. Oh, okay. So does anybody have any questions at all? No? Okay. Awesome. Well, you guys go enjoy your weekend. Have an awesome day, and be on that corporate call. And this recording will be up on YouTube very shortly. So if you guys didn't get to see the screen shares and stuff, it'll be there. Okay. All right. Get to it, guys. Get after it, like Matt Morrow says. Have a good day.